Right there. So we have the South Carolina primary this Saturday, and it's a big state. It has 50% of the electorate is black, so it's a great temperature to see where the black vote is, which consists of 30% of the overall total Democratic electorate. Very important voting block to win. So everybody's vying for it. Everybody's there. They had the horrible debate last night. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was probably, we say this every time, so it's like, it's starting to get old, but it was genuinely one of the worst debates I've ever seen, if not the worst. I mean, just do your own research on it. I've said it so many times, it's lost its meaning. Just watch some highlights and you'll figure it out. But anyways, this is a very important state. And let's recap. Sanders has won the popular vote in Iowa. He won the New Hampshire primary. He won the Nevada primary the Nevada caucus, in a landslide. And now it's on to South Carolina. And, the endorsements are coming out. The endorsements are rolling out. And these are very important because, like I said, a lot of them are from, big players in the black community, the black caucuses, and it's an important time for endorsements. So there's this guy by the name of Representative Jim Clyburn, very, very big player in the House of Representatives, and he's a black man, and his endorsement is very big for this primary, as he is the representative for South Carolina in the House. So with that being known, he comes out and he supports Joe Biden very tepidly. In fact, I'm going to find a video and I'm going to post it down below. And I want you to listen. I want you to listen to the words. I want you to listen to his tone. I want you to watch his body language. And I want you to deduce, is this a person who is confident in their endorsement? Is it somebody who says this is a ringing endorsement for Joe Biden for president? Is it that or anywhere near close to it? And I want your feedback down below. I want you to watch this video, and I want you to get back to me and leave a comment down below. Because I just started laughing because it was so transparent that this Jim Clyburn guy, this guy who, the primary candidates are really looking forward to, really looking forward to this guy's endorsement, gave one of the most laughable endorsements for Joe Biden. And, he's the establishment, and you can tell the establishment has bought this guy off because the objective proof is out there. Joe Biden was nothing more than a right-wing counterbalance to Barack Obama's progressivism. Most of us know this. Okay, it was so Barack Obama didn't get too out of line with his loony lefty policies that never happened. Okay, funny stuff. But anyways, and just going over Joe Biden's record, it gets even more laughable because Joe Biden openly worked with black segregationists. He authored the crime bill, which disproportionately jailed blacks and people of color. And it was a total disaster. When you start combing over Joe Biden's actual record, he's no friend to any person of color at all. Just because you see him with a person of color does not translate to friend of person of color. You have to go through the record. But anyways, these guys know that. They're just paid off. Jim Clyburn is just paid off. He's paid off, by the corrupt establishment and their corrupt money. And he knows that Bernie Sanders, back in 1963, was arrested for sticking up for blacks in Chicago, for housing discrimination. He knows that Bernie Sanders marched on Washington with MLK and has, racial justice has been a cornerstone of all of Bernie Sanders' rhetoric and policy. and it's objectively clear. But this guy, this prominent black politician, puts his vote of confidence behind Joe Biden. And it's laughable. It's laughably transparent what is going on here. That this guy, this Jim Clyburn guy, that everybody really wants his endorsement, he gave it to the guy who is the establishment guy, because the establishment money infects everything, including the correct person Jim Clyburn and the Black Caucus should be endorsing, which is Bernie Sanders. And you could just see it. You could read it. You could read it in his voice, his body language. It was pouring out of him. He looked like he was going to vomit. Because he knew. I know he knew that it's the wrong thing to do for South Carolina to vote for Joe Biden. But he did it anyways. Because it's all about the money. It doesn't matter anymore about integrity, even if it's clear as day. Clear as day, doesn't matter. Just the establishment gravy train money. It's all that matters. Yeah, well, you lose status, you lose integrity, and you lose the confidence of people who reason honestly when you make dumb decisions like this, Mr. Clyburn. Just unbelievable. He looked like he instantly regretted it. Watch the video. Get back to me. Like, share, subscribe, click the bell, and I'm sorry for leaving the glasses on. Like, I'm just having a lot of trouble with brightness. Once again, it's not a sunny day. It's overcast, and I'm still having trouble. So I apologize. I'll see you soon.